Chris, back with Tesla and Tech once again. I'm wearing a silly shirt. Today I'm going to follow up on the trip and add a whole bunch of other things to talk about. So, first, follow up on the trip. Everywhere I went was a level 1 charger. That kind of drives me crazy. The issues with things popping up that I couldn't use, such as autopilot, some other messages I had were annoying, but also had some other issues, and this will feed into the next topic of full self-driving future capabilities. I had an issue after the trip. As I was back, it was rainy a couple days before. Car had been parked in the parking lot for a day and a half or so, and I get in, start driving, and it gives me a message that the right-hand pillar camera is blocked. Well, I'm driving down the road. Obviously, it was not blocked. What it was there was moisture inside in front of the camera. Should be sealed properly, so that shouldn't happen. But that also takes me to full self-driving and level 5 full self-driving. What we have now, what I have, is autopilot. I don't have full self-driving, and if I get it, it adds to autopilot, but it's not the full self-driving where I can get in and tell it where to go and it goes. I do believe we'll get there, but there's the issue. We have failures. Could be a failure as simple as a seal with blocking the camera. For full self-driving to work, the cameras have to be unobstructed. So if you are trying to use full self-driving in snow or in a place that has snow and there's lots of salt on the road and spraying up on your car, it's useless. The only camera you're going to have that's usable in that case are those. None of the other cameras will work. They'll be blocked. Get fog. Full self-driving. Does it find dips that you have to slow down at or you go airborne? Because I have one right here, just outside of the house, just up the road, that literally you're just about airborne. You're coming off the suspension. You hit it at normal speed. You know it's there, so you hit the brakes before you get there. Will it steer around potholes? I doubt it. And then back to a little more what I do for a living. What do you do when you have failures? Because things fail. Doesn't matter how good you are, things fail. You have things that are completely uncontrollable. Well, I shouldn't say completely under control. Everything is controllable to a point. You can minimize or failures, but you can't make them go away. Everything breaks. This thing is run by a computer, and often things are not working. You also have software issues. Let's talk software reliability a little bit. Software itself doesn't break, but it does have design flaws because it's designed by humans. We make mistakes. The way to minimize those failures in software reliability is to have peers examine, I think they call it structural review or something along that lines. I don't remember the term off the top of my head because this is not my area of expertise. Reliability is, but software reliability isn't. But like every WE, I did program, so I do know how to do it. I did it very well. It just bored me. We all have our things. If you don't have a steering wheel where you can take over, there's nothing you can do. So to me, the level 5 full self-driving is never going to happen. There are also weird things that happen on the road that a human will do well with and FSD will not. Perfect example. Get back in the sun. Perfect example is on my trip when I'm using autopilot without the auto steer. Driving along, the truck just drifts over the line, and the car is slamming on the brakes. Now, me as an experienced driver, I know that guy's not coming over. He just drifted a little bit in the wind. Is FSD gonna do anything with that? I don't know. I just see too many things that can go wrong that FSD cannot control. So I guess that's all I'll talk about that today. Other interesting things. The Mercedes US, that's appeared in the last few weeks. And that is an absolute gorgeous car. Best interior I've seen of any car. It's not my type of car in that I'm a luxury sport guy. I want a car to be a sports car, and I don't believe the Mercedes will. I'm sure it'll be very fast. Most Mercedes are. Never driven one. But I don't think it's going to be something that'll handle well. It'll probably handle okay. In a way, it's like the Lucid Air. Lucid Air has a fantastic interior. My problem with Lucid Air has nothing to do with performance, nothing to do with interior. It's just the exterior is butt ugly to me. We all have our different tastes, but I can't stand it. I don't know why. Something about it drives me crazy. Mercedes, though, the EQS is just an absolutely beautiful car. Their SUVs so far, I'm sure they're good cars. I think they have pretty decent range. The interior on the SUVs I've seen does not match the EQS, but it's an S series, so it's supposed to be the best. Unless you want to count Maybach, but we'll see about the SUVs they're coming out with. There's some other interesting ones coming out that are escaping me at the moment. I don't have notes in front of me. But I do like some of the electric cars that are coming out. I love my Tesla. I'm not a hard over fan of Tesla. I want to see great electric cars. I want to see competition, because competition pushes each other. Look at the iPhone and the Android. One gets something, the other has to one-up it. They push each other very well. It's a great way to go. Cadillac with theirs, I can't think, Lyric, I think is the name of it. Looks like an interesting vehicle to me. The only thing I don't like about it is the very back end and the very front end. To me, are fun. Once again, I like them. We all have different tastes. GM, I'm curious how their electrical vehicles are going to be. The Hummer is coming out soon. It is, I think it's going to be a fantastic vehicle, but dear God, it's expensive. Of course, the original H1 was quite expensive too, if I remember right. So I guess it's not out of line with what they've done before. We'll see. I like them, Rivian, and Cybertruck all pushing each other in different ways. It's going to be great. Great for competition, great for us consumers. I think the disadvantage everybody has versus Tesla is the supercharger network, which is great, but if everybody goes level 1, that's not wonderful. So we'll see how that improves. I do have some other things I want to talk about, but I think this will be our limit for the day. So if you like what you saw, give me a like. Also get more stuff coming soon. I'll do better on showing you particular things on this car. I haven't gone crazy on that because I just want to keep up with what's going on in the industry overall, and thought you guys would be very interested in the trip. So I will call Tesla this week and look into a couple things. Those messages I talked about on the trip, And the fact that the most I could charge up to is 274 miles. It's supposed to be 303. I'm gonna have to look into that too, and I will let you guys know how that goes. See you soon.